Hey there, it's Kobe, also known as Candid Co here on YouTube, and today I'm going to be doing a video on my unpopular opinions. I know, I feel like I kind of have weird opinions on everything. Some people aren't willing to say these things because, I don't know, they're afraid of what the backlash you might get, but honestly, I don't care because this needs to be said, and yeah. So hopefully I don't get canceled. I'm gonna obviously have the comments open for everyone. I want there to be an open dialogue for us to be able to talk about all these different things. But what I don't want is anyone to be giving attitude or to be rude. I don't want any bullying going on. So if I do see that, I will have to delete your comments because that's not something that I want. As always, I do have a blog post about this exact topic. It will be the first link in the description box down below, just in case you want to read through. I will not be talking about everything that's in the blog post because I feel like some things are self-explanatory, but some things aren't, so I wanted to elaborate more on those things. That is all I have for the preview, intro, whatever, and let's get into the video. Let's go. So this first opinion is a pet peeve of mine that it's a hill that I'm willing to die on. This whole females nonsense, instead of saying women, it needs to stop. It's really, really irritating to me. And I realize a lot of people don't agree with me, but it's just, people will literally in the same sentence say men and females. And they think it's okay. That doesn't make sense. I'll put some screenshots of Twitter posts or Facebook posts that they do this, and it just makes me uncomfortable. And it doesn't make sense. If you're not aware of what the issue is, the word females is dehumanizing because it reduces us to our reproductive parts. Female is an adjective describing an organism, not even necessarily like animals. It can be a plant, can be fungi, can be protists if they're male and female protists, that has ovaries. I think has ovaries and produces eggs, something like that, where it's literally just our reproductive abilities. And that's so, it can be anything can be a female. And so just calling women females, it's so rude. And honestly, I do not care if you agree with me or not. That's not really the issue at hand. The issue at hand is that you're not going to do it around me. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you believe. I don't care if you think I'm being too sensitive. That's really not the issue. The issue is that you're not going to do it around me because it bothers me. And that's it. This next one is not even unpopular, but it needs to be said. Wear a mask. Like, COVID is a real thing. People are getting sick, people are dying, and for you to be here and say that masks are an infringement upon your rights, if you don't want to wear a mask, then stay at home. Gosh. Okay, this is a Twitter one. Cancel culture. Cancel culture is so, it's not dumb, but it's so like annoying because people will see that someone did one thing wrong and they're like, no, cancel, you're done, blah, blah, blah. And then after the initial wave of everyone saying canceling, what really happens? Nothing. Just look at 6ix9ine. Didn't he go to jail? And people are still listening to his music. Like, I don't understand what's not clicking. So cancel culture needs to stop. If you don't like someone, then just personally stop liking them, but you don't have to say, oh, they're canceled, oh, you're canceled, like it just doesn't matter. Just cancel them on your own time. With this in mind, the next one is anything said before 2015 is invalid. I'm sick of people pulling up tweets or videos from 2012 or 2007 where people said some things that are really bad. And like, yes, I understand that that was a really bad thing to say. If they were being colorist or racist or homophobic or whatever they were doing, that was 10 years ago. That was 7 years ago. That was such a totally different time. The things we know now are not the things that we knew back then. So it's not fair for you to judge someone solely on the things they said 7 years ago. Like 2013, everyone was racist. Come on, let's be serious. Everyone was colorist. And now those same people are clearly different now. If they are clearly different now and they're doing different things now, then we don't need to start canceling them for something they said in 2012. What? Now, if it was something they said 2-3 years ago, listen, then we need to start discussing what's going on, because there's a chance that they haven't really changed their mindset from 2018 to 2020. The social climate that we have now has kind of been the same one for the past 2, 3, 4 years, but anything before 2015, come on. So this is a trigger warning for sexual assault. So I will put the timestamp right here of where you should skip to if you don't want to hear this. But instead of saying the actual word, I'm just gonna say R, okay, R. So sexual assault is more than just R. Sexual assault is more than just a violent R. You know, that it includes, I have it pulled up right here, it includes sexual coercion, marital R, unwanted sexual touching, forcible sodomy, which is anal and oral, and more, and just more things fall under sexual assault. And so for people to say, oh, she's lying on my name, I never R'd her. Okay, but assault isn't just R. Coercion is R. You asking her multiple times is R. You saying you're my girlfriend, you should do this, like, or like I deserve it, I work so hard to, whatever, is R. Unwanted sexual touching. Half of y'all at parties, half the guys at parties be touching girls however anyhow because they don't care. That's assault. Most of y'all are assaulters. Please realize that. And this is not to say you all deserve to go to prison, but you need to look at your sexual practices and realize, I shouldn't be doing this, I should not have done this, I'm gonna be better. And stop trying to victim blame victims as if they did something wrong when they didn't. Look at yourself, fix you. This one, oh, okay, yeah. Your preference should not be a preferred shade of anything. I don't care if you're white, black, Hispanic, Latino, whatever. Hispanic, Latino, same thing. But I don't care. Your preference should not be a preferred shade of black. You can prefer a race, I guess. If you're black and you just really want to date a white person, that's fine, but you shouldn't be putting down other black people. If you're a person and you want to date a black person, that's fine, but you coming in and saying, oh, I don't date dark skins, sorry, or I don't date light skins, sorry, because some girls won't date light-skinned men because they're seen as more feminine. Some guys won't date dark-skinned women because they're seen as more masculine, or for whatever reason. But that doesn't even make sense. How does his skin tone make him more or less feminine, make her more or less masculine? Why are you more attracted to a certain shade of black? You are gonna come and tell me, oh, sorry, you're too dark for me. Huh? You're darker than me, hun. That doesn't make sense. You need to look within yourself, figure out what is going on internally, why you hate a specific shade of black, a specific shade of brown. I don't understand. Look within yourself and fix that and let the hate go. This next one is titled, Men Are Useless. Obviously not all men, but a lot of them, too many of them are useless. Why is it that men can go around looking dusty, looking crazy, have their armpit hair to here, have their necks be black and their face be brown? Well, I don't understand why men are able to walk around looking crazy. Look at their Instagrams, they look crazy. But women have to be hair on fleek, nails on fleek, makeup on fleek, fully shaven from head to toe. I don't get it. Please explain. That doesn't make sense. Why is it that men get to the bare minimum they get praised for it, but women do this, that, the other, up and down, do the most, and they rarely get any recognition? Why is it that men can impose their sexism on women, but when we complain about it or we call them out on it, it's, you're too sensitive. Is it that time of the month? Oh my gosh, you're doing too much. It's not that deep. Honey, your misogyny is showing. Fix it. Thanks. And if you don't know what misogyny is, sexism is discrimination based on sex. So just kind of thinking that men are better than women or women are like subservient to men. Misogyny is the hatred of women. So when these guys are talking about women are useless, the only thing good for is sex, this, that, and the other, we're entitled to your bodies and you don't have any purpose, that's misogyny. And then misogynoir, or I don't know how to say it, but that is the hatred of Black women. That's rampant in the Black community, but we're gonna talk about that next. That leads into the next one. Black men are embarrassing. Okay, again, not all men, but too many of them are embarrassing. I'm saying this because we passed the point of annoying. We passed sad a while ago. Now they're just embarrassing. Why is it that they are always calling out Black women? Unprovoked. They will be tweeting unprovoked. They'll be posting unprovoked. They'll be bullying and harassing unprovoked. You don't see white people doing that. You don't see white men harassing white women. I mean, you do, but you don't see them like calling them out for being white or for their whiteness. You don't see that happening. You don't see Latinos doing that to each other. You don't see brown people doing that to each other. You don't see Asians doing that to each other. It's just Black people, specifically Black men. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Why is it that when we call out people of our own race, we're being sensitive? We're being dramatic. Look at the other races. Look how well they get along. Look how you will never see an Asian man say, I don't date Asian women, sorry. You don't see white people saying, oh, I don't date my own race, sorry. But everybody turns left, right, and center. You see Black men dating white women and then going around bashing Black women. Date out of your race, I don't care, but don't go and bully your own race because of that's your people. I don't understand. Y'all need to work on that, okay? And this last one is gonna shake the room. But I shake the room. Because America is racism. Racism is America. America was built on the blood of Native Americans and on the backs of Africans. And you cannot argue with me because I'm correct. And because America was built on the bloodshed of Native Americans and Black people, it is our land. It's more of Native Americans' land, but it's also our land. All these buildings are our buildings. It's ours to destroy. It's ours to take. And so for you to tell us how we should or shouldn't react to something that is directly affecting us, you're out of pocket. You need to stay in your lane. You need to fix yourself. I'm not gonna be complacent anymore. I'm not gonna listen to racist comments, sexist or misogynistic comments, homophobic, transphobic, biphobic, nothing is gonna slide. Y'all are gonna get called out for your BS because y'all are too comfortable. Some of y'all are too comfortable. And I'm sick of it. You're not safe anymore. Listen, if you're saying things unprovoked, I'm gonna call you out on it and we're not gonna be in a good place. We're not gonna be friendly, buddy when you're out here bullying other people for no reason, just for existing. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna fly. Sorry. Shake the room. So that is all I have for you guys. Hopefully you got through this video. If you disagree with me on anything, or if you agree with me, go ahead and comment down below. I want to see what y'all have to say. I'm curious. Check out my blog post, check out my other posts, check out my other videos, and yes, go ahead and subscribe if you like my channel for more content. Give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.